welcome to the next day in our Andy Warhol project. Today we're going to build the board first. You will get a 12 by 12 colored piece of paper. Pick whatever color you want one of the blocks to be in. You'll only need 3 that way to glue down. So there we go. That would create one black spot there, one green, one pink, one over there. I'm not going to go over how to glue them down other than, or demonstrate rather. I'm going to instead just explain, re-explain, make sure you're gluing around the corners. Every edge counts. You don't need to put a big glue spot in the middle. Don't use gobs of glue, especially if you're planning to print on the same day you make your board. And then you put it down like that. Make sure you put your name on the back. Even if you have a black paper, you have to write your name with a white crayon or something like that. So after you have a board of 4, like I made already over here, you are going to take your collagraph, which needs to be ready. And like I said, you should have pieces on the entire cardboard so that you have enough space to make it go down. You will get a printing plate and some ink, color of choice. So there's a lot of color choices we're going to be making, and you're going to need to be making them carefully, because if you pick blue ink, which I am choosing, there is one block which I definitely am not interested in printing this on. Now you're only going to need a little bit of ink. Now that's just a very small amount, just a little more than a toothpaste worth. You're going to take your roller, roll it in, keep on rolling until it's nice and smooth. You're going to keep your board away from this area for now so that you do not get ink all over your board, because this does tend to get all over everything. So hopefully you're not wearing your favorite shirt today. And then you're going to ink your plate like this. And notice it's going pretty much only on the pieces. It's not really hitting that background area too much, because the background has smaller areas than the top. If it was too big, and you can tell where you might need a little more ink, like keep on missing that corner there. Just kind of roll it around, try to get the whole thing. And then once it's completely inked, you're going to put the ink down, and you are going to use your board. And blue, definitely don't want to use it on the blue square. I'm going to then maybe pick the orange, or the yellow would probably be my best choice. How about the orange? Orange probably would be a good idea. Orange and blue are complementary colors, which means they're opposite on the color. I'm just going to put it down like that. I'm going to take a dry roller, and I'm going to hit that area real good. Press on it as hard as I can. Give it a nice good roll on top. And then I'm going to pull it up and see what I got. Let's see if it worked. Hopefully it works. Pretty good. Not too bad. You can definitely read the I love coffee, which is now written that way as opposed to the other way. Could have gotten a little more ink on there, but it's not too bad. And that's kind of the nature of ink. It's not a perfected science, but it still works pretty good. If you want to use the blue again, you can, or you can choose another color. You would choose another color. You can wash that off and choose one for each different color contrast. But I think it probably would be a good idea to maybe use it again for the yellow. I think it would look really nice on the yellow. So I'm going to re-ink and see how nice it looks on the blue. So each background and each ink color should be a different combination. If you pick 4 different colors and you've already will have different combinations. And you also want to use the color wheel to decide. So I probably wouldn't put it on the purple one either, because purple is analogous color. It is next to that color on the color wheel. So then I'm going to put this down over here, and I'm going to use my brayer, and I'm going to roll it on top, just like this. I'm going to press it down real hard, roll on it real tough, and let's see see what it looks like on the yellow. Pretty good, pretty good. So you will then, I might pick a light color, maybe even white for these two, or you could pick two different colors to see what happens. Maybe a yellow on top of the purple, that would be the complement of that color, or orange on top of the blue, light on dark, dark on light. Just keep that in mind when you're making your choices, and make sure you ink it real a lot, so that you get a nice print. All right, have a good day.